Genesis 49, verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? Call Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the old feet like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Right, and also shalom to a very few sincere sisters that's taking heed and getting order in these last days. I'm the brother Amawan coming at you with the video, Lord willing, is edifying and to the point. Right, and I want to do this video once again. I think I did it about a day or two ago, but I want to just bring it out again and bring out these scriptures, man. And just let you know that hey, this is prophecy, man. This is not necessarily this incident right here, but it's prophecy about Judah got to rise up. Who's going to rouse him up? Same thing how we seeing right now in the media. America fucking with Putin. He poking the bear. All right, that bear gonna eventually got there do some damage, which we know he gonna come with those nukes. And but also, going back to this right here, this prophecy, with Judah, the head tribe for the Israelites, right? When you go on these social media accounts, man, you see a lot of people in the comments furious. You got a lot of people saying, "Hey, I cried every time I watched the video." A lot of people saying they get mad every time they watch the video. It needs to be so-called Negroes. So they definitely in that spirit of ready to do something to these cops, man. Because, hey, they getting tired of putting their people on T-shirts and marching up and down these streets, man. When you see the when you see the Judite that's inside the video, you're going to see, like, man, he ready to goddamn, put somebody under, And we know it's going to get worse than that. We know it's going to get worse than this. But I'm going to play this clip. I got two clips. I'm going to play it in order this time because I literally just did this video. And Satan was just fucking with me because some of the video, the audio was in. Then some of the video, the audio was out. So Lord willing, it worked this time. Play this back over. Right, and I want to say, I bet that black bitch feels retarded. I know she feel bad gotta stand on that line with her co-workers, all them Edomites, and because them Edomites don't give a fuck that they killed that man's son. But she gotta sit up there and act as if she's on the right side, man. And that's why he had to look at her like, bitch, what's up. But hey. I can't speak on every brother or every sister that, I'm going to speak on my behalf. What really had, and what really gave him that to turn around and look at them officers like that, and take his sentence to the chin. He had his family right there, right? I wasn't able to get inside this lesson, but you had it to where a lot of those officers, like 50 officers in there, And the man couldn't even bring his family in there. So you see the division right there, and that would had a lot of people furious too, and that would really made the Jake you see right there in the jumpsuit. They made his brother, real mad as hell. I'm playing like the second clip, and this went viral. So just imagine Judites all over America, man. That's finna have them inside of a spirit on some Rodney King shit, man. Right? They ready to take it to the streets. And we know it's coming down the pipeline real soon, man. But back to it, hey. Well, like I said, the man family was out there. You know what I'm saying? I know firsthand, just being real, like, hey, when your folks finna go down that road, you know what I'm saying? He gonna look back that final time. And you gonna wave, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have some of the, the females, give them kiss goodbye. From a distance, you know what I'm saying? You gonna wave, You gonna mouth it to him, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? You might get, might do the gorilla thing when when you pound your chest. All of that, man. And so he turned around like, yeah, nigga, it's on, it's up. I do it again. And like I said, I go back to it. And that right there literally is all over the internet. That small little 2 seconds of him right here. How he just toot his head up, man. Like, yeah, like, I'm on that, And a lot of people have seen that, man. And as I said, this is going to rouse up a lot of Judites, right? The tribe of Judah is going to rouse up a lot of them. So it's going to go down real soon, man, real soon. Because we also, like I said, we in that time. We in that time of war. So we about to see it, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. It's a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace, right? We not in no time of peace, man. It's getting ugly by the day out here, man. You got all these things on the table. You got the MOTB. You got both the famines, the famine of food and the famine of hearing the words of the Lord. Jacob's trouble can pop off at any given moment. Then you got this right here on top. Then you got World War III on top of that. We hearing talks of martial law. So it's finna get real out here, man. We definitely in a time of war, and this right here gonna definitely strike up a race war, right? Matthew 24, and I got another precept after that, and I close out. This is Matthew 24, and I read 6 through 8. It says, and this is red letter, right, representing Yahushua. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nations shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Because we already know Jacob's trouble got to pop off in order for the MOTB to come in. And in order for World War III to come in, the MOTB had to come in. And these are a lot of the things that can help pop it off. Food famine, pestilence, because lockdowns, man. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, right? They even got the tribes, man. Esau against, tribe of Judah, which we know is really going to strike for all of us, all the tribes, But that's what's coming down the line, and that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. That's just light work, man. It ain't pop off yet, right? So I'm gonna close out with one last scripture. 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. Excuse me. And 15, it says, "For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." Cause that's what it's gonna get down to, man. Destruction, right? People it's gonna go from a lot of talking to just straight action, man. Right? I remember I was hearing about how they just want to just start going killing cops. That can definitely shut this shit down. That can be a big situation right there. And Salaki, before I even forget, I got to play the rest of the other clip, with his brother. Right, they had to sit outside. And that fueled that man. Salaki, let me... Right, and hey, man, Esau did a good job by getting the black bitch on their side just so they can help for these type of situations, man. You know, because that's what she's there for, really, to help calm the black man down. You know, because they know a white man wasn't going to be able to do that. No, a white female wasn't not going to be able to do that. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, the brother was mad at the fact that he wasn't able to see his brother one last time just to show him he was there. You know, but see, stuff like that will cause rage on this brother, right? This Jake, to go into the streets and, like I said, man, just go slap crazy. You know, tell him what he toting inside the car. You know, but like it going back to Genesis, you know, it said, "Who shall rouse him up?" You know, and once you rouse Judah up, man, he ready to go. It ain't no slowing him down. Ain't no, nah, let's chill. Nah, Judah be ready to die. You know, it's like once you wake him up, either you gonna kill him or he about to get you out of there. You know, so it's definitely finna get real bloody out here real soon. So, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. I'm going to give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Crocodiles. On to the next one. Shalom.